theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated, but we are initiated.
You get what you fucking deserve!
You get what you fucking deserve!
What's going on, guys? GMB back with another video. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man. I appreciate your support. Salute to all the grown men out there handling their motherfucking business. I hope you fellas are continuing to take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. Check this out, man. I know I've been going kind of hard lately, and a lot of the things that I say may offend some people, and it's okay. I do this shit. The fact of the matter is, man, there is a lot of undiagnosed mental illness going on with our people. And I am one of the few people who actually call this shit to task. Now, I made a post on IG showing the level of mental instability and how this thought Ratchet culture has a stranglehold on the black community. It was an image of a woman who had two young daughters dressed like city girls for a dance recital. And she even put in her caption, "My two city girls." Now, many of you may not see a problem with this, but unfortunately, I do. I don't know one father that would allow his children to be dressed like adult entertainers, women who glorify sex and whoredom. Okay? Who listens to this music, the mother or the children? It is completely unacceptable to have your children worshiping people of this magnitude. If the mother listens to this type of music, it's okay. But when you dress your children in crop tops and short pants and then try to say a man is sexualizing them, no, you fucking idiot. You are sexualizing them. And there are all kind of weirdos out there. But furthermore, you're promoting this whore thought culture. And you're raising the next generation of single mothers who will in turn indoctrinate their children with this strag logic. Understand this. You hoes have gotten away with not being called to task for far too long, so when a man starts to call you to task, then you want to call him gay, which is your favorite shaming language. Men like myself are immune to that type of bullshit. You can say whatever you want. It doesn't deny the fact that you and your behavior is completely unacceptable. But unfortunately, for our people, we have been indoctrinated with this bullshit. Degeneracy is now productivity. Degeneracy is glorified and celebrated. Meanwhile, productivity is shamed. If a woman decides to be a wife, to be a nurturer, a helpmeet, raise a family, conduct herself in a very feminine fashion, she's shamed by being called pick-me's and all kind of other bullshit. If a man decides to, dress accordingly, stay on code, actually have some structure, order, and discipline in his life, he's considered lame, boring. You understand me? And now that you have degeneracy being glorified, you see so many people trying to live their life and emulate this type of behavior. Even though it ain't really in them to be that way, they feel like to get approval from other people, this is the way that they have to conduct themselves. It's quite fucking sad that so many people live for other people's approval. Even this post in itself, it had nothing to do with the children. It was simply for attention. And these dumbass hood boogers will always try to put this shit to the forefront. Now, I have a problem when it comes to children. And then you'll say, well, it isn't your business. That's the problem. It is all of our business. The black image is shit right now. We don't control our own media, so we let places like the Shade Room and World Star and all these other places dictate the way that people view us. And no one's saying a damn thing about it. The lack of masculinity in the homes, the lack of fathers. People are actually glorifying single motherhood like it's the thing to do, depriving children of a healthy balance. That way they can go forth and be productive. The lessons that they can learn at a young age, they don't learn until later on in life when it's way too late. They've made every mistake in the world. Every mistake that you can make. And these dumbass hood boogers are out here having fucking children. Meanwhile, they're on social media shaking their ass and getting high. And you think this shit is acceptable? I have to question a lot of you motherfuckers' morals, and I have to question a lot of the reason that a lot of you stand idly by and watch this bullshit. This shit ain't cool. This shit ain't hip. This shit is a problem. And until we address this shit, we will continue to suffer. I don't mean any disrespect to anybody, but I don't see nobody. Me as a man, I would never allow this shit to happen to my children, particularly my motherfucking daughters. Are you out of your fucking mind? You don't see any other race of people behaving like this. We acting like a pack of wild hyenas out here, man. Our culture is everyone else's entertainment, and you thinking people are celebrating the shit when they're actually mocking you. They're laughing at you. We're the laughing stock of all races, and you want to blame white supremacy and all this other bullshit. No, you are culturally and morally flawed, and you haven't been called out for it. Mainly this hive. It was mostly women in this motherfucker. And like I said, hoes gonna defend horse shit. Hoes defend ratchet thought-ass behavior because they hoes themselves. They don't know anything about productivity. Many of them were raised without a father themselves. And then you want to blame men. Strong men call this shit out. Like I said before, you hoes don't have a problem letting these fucking transgender motherfuckers and all these homosexuals do your hair and makeup and shit, sis. I've even seen posts where these bitches talking about getting in relationship with some of these transformer men, talking about how loyal they are to them and shit. Yeah, you hoes glorify that shit. You glorify dysfunction. But then when a straight heterosexual man decides to call your motherfucking ass out, all of a sudden he's gay. Your logic is flawed. You're fucked up. And this is why I talk about the mental illness that is running rampant in the black community. Twerking is a mental disorder. I don't give a damn what you say. When these hoes happy, they shaking their ass. When they sad, they shaking their ass. They all at funerals on top of caskets, shaking their ass. Every other day there's another challenge coming out. And this challenge is a way for the people that actually run this planet to gauge just how mentally unstable you are. They'll throw a new challenge out there and see just how fucked up you are in the head to take it upon yourself to be a part of it. What about productivity challenges? What about couples challenges? Showing that you're being a wife. Showing a husband that's actually out here being productive and doing things and building a family. How about a house challenge? You stinking assholes on Section 8, sucking up all the money, tax dollars, and fucking government assistance from everybody and without a father in sight. You hoes choose the worst men to have children by. You hoes will get with a motherfucker straight out of prison and have a baby with him. The worst of the worst. That's because you hoes is fucked up. You hoes are agents of chaos and dysfunction. And you ain't doing nothing but depriving the next generation by don't nobody have more children than a motherfucker that shouldn't be having children, man. I'm serious. Brothers, I implore you, protect your seeds, man. Don't be popping your seeds off in these old worthless ass fucking strags, man. These hood boogers, man. Don't do it, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't gonna do nothing but bring you years of heartache and misery and headaches. These hoes is for the streets, man. They glorify whoredom, man. And they teaching this shit to their children. Don't be the one that does it, man. You can't blame black men for shit that they don't partake in, man. Like I've said before, 51% of black men are single and childless. Another 26 to 27% are married to the mother of their children. These women are having children by a selected few group of men. And it's normally the degenerates that these fucking social medias push on us. But don't nobody want to wake up and see that shit. Now, before you come for me, you need to do your motherfucking research and get your fucking shit in order. And maybe we can have a constructive conversation, some healthy dialogue. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and get your ratchet ass up off my shit. Do you feel me? And that's all I wanted to say in this video, guys. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Click that notification bell at the bottom and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace. I'm out of here.